Them last week, and they were probably coming off the back of their best result, arguably in performance of the season against Swansea. But we were outstanding in the game and showed a real level of performance that, you know, really restricted them to a penalty, you know, no corners. You know, a team that's very dangerous from corners. We restricted them to very limited possession and opportunities. But they're still a dangerous team. So we know it's going to be a tough game, but we're certainly going into the game, we know, fear, and our strength is very much in attack and going forward. As I said, it has been a difficult period for him, there's no doubt, but as I said, he's a good boy who does, you know, he wants to fight for his opportunity and for his chance here. So, yeah, I've seen some clippers this morning saying that you know, that's him over with, and it's not the case at all.
Okay, just one question and one sentence. Who will take it?
I think Chelsea will take this one.
Okay, all right, good one. Okay, that ends the fact that Mario Balotelli, where he's really not too happy at the club. You think he will leave, not this January, I mean summer.
Please, I'd like to remember which club Mario Balotelli has been happy at.
Okay, so you just so definitely he might just leave. Okay, now one man was actually honored on Sunday. Well, Didier Drogba. He's, well, how do I describe him? He's a legend, phenomenal, someone all African players really want to look up to and just say, I really want to be like this man. At 36, he just doesn't want to leave Chelsea yet, and he feels he still has so much to offer the club. Let's listen to him.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud because it means that I managed to twist things, and also that I learned from my mistakes or from the mistakes we did in the past. I did in the past, and also I try to learn the culture, you know, to know them better, to change. I needed to change the way they were looking at me because it was not the real Didier. So I was really sad, but now I'm really happy because now they know where I am. No, I want to stay at Stamford Bridge. I want to play in the Premier League because it's the best league in the world. But let's see what happens when we start talking.
Well, 16 years in football, and of course, if you check what he has done when it comes to charity, so Didier Drogba is one African legend.
Of course, on and off the pitch, exemplary, you know, so I think it's good he's being honored. He's being honored in England. I think it should be extended to Africa too. They should honor him, CAF, you know, the Ivorian Football Federation. He's done a lot for football, and like you said, charity. He has some very charitable, you know, events that he takes part in, and definitely, I think Didier Drogba, a good role model for anybody that wants to go into the game of football.
FA Cup is next. Of course, Victor Moses was on the score sheet. Victor Moses has actually scored 5 goals in the FA Cup. Well, that's one competition that he just loves scoring. Well, Stoke City defeated Rochdale 4-1. They didn't really have to struggle against.
Yeah, I think Stoke City won't have a problem playing against lower league sides because
okay,
the kind of football Stoke City play an advanced version. You know, so definitely they'll be able to handle these sides.
You think Victor Moses is really back to form?
Injury and of course, a goal and an assist. You know, apparently playing really well before he got that injury break. Of course, he was doing really well, providing a lot of assists for the club Stoke City, and also getting in amongst the goals here and there. So definitely he's doing well. Thankfully, you know, when some players get injured, they take a while to get back into full fitness. But he's come back and already he started from where he left off. So good one for Stoke City, and maybe good one for the Super Eagles. Okay,
let's look at the 5th round of the FA Cup draw. Crystal Palace, Liverpool, or Bolton Wanderers. Liverpool, of course, they have a replay. And Arsenal and Middlesbrough, that's a tight one.
Yeah, after
Aston Villa and Leicester City, West Brom and West Ham, Premiership sides, Bradford City and Sunderland or Fulham. Was Sunderland definitely, let's see what happened in the game between Sunderland and Fulham. But the game I'm going to look at, Arsenal, Middlesbrough.
Yeah, Middlesbrough, of course, getting another big reward after knocking out the Premier League champions Man City at their own backyard at the Etihad. Now they'll be coming to the Emirates to face Arsenal. But the thing is that there wouldn't be that surprise factor anymore.
Yeah.
You know, Arsenal will be fully ready, knowing what these guys are capable of doing. So it's going to be a very tough one because this is going to be the Middlesbrough team. I watch them. The thing they have going for them is that they fight for every ball. All the 50-50 balls, you see them going off for it. Karanka, fantastic player in his time. You know, former assistant to Jose Mourinho when he was at Real Madrid. So definitely, and they are doing well in the championship. Just a point behind Bournemouth,
yes,
who are actually top right now in the championship. And so definitely they are trying to come back into the Premiership and they are playing really good football. So Arsenal should be very careful. Arsenal should, and I know Arsenal wouldn't take them for granted after seeing what, you know, befell City.
Definitely wouldn't want to do that. Now, FIFA President Blatter was talking to UEFA that, look, if you people really want a change, come up and actually contest. You already have 3 people contesting for the presidency, Jerome Chapin, you have a David Ginola, and of course you have a Prince Ali from Jordan, and now you have another man joining in the race. That's Van Praag. He wants to vie for FIFA presidency.
Good one. You know, I think
all coming out.
I think this man needs more challenges.
Like
I'm talking about
Michel
Blatter.
Platini.
I don't know why Platini is. If Platini should throw his hat into
he's
the
happy with
ring.
UEFA.
Apparently, because FIFA a whole lot going on with FIFA right now. But Van Praag, you know, the FA chairman for the Dutch for Holland, are apparently doing very well. We can see the Dutch football system, how they tend to, you know, bring our players. They have a good structure and everything. So maybe they might just transfer that to FIFA. That is, if he gets elected. But you know, right now, Ginola, Champagne, Prince Ali, Van Praag. Now, I still don't see anybody capable
strong
of.
opposition.
Yeah, you know, dislodging.
So you definitely get a 5th term in May.
It's looking very likely. It's looking very likely.
Let's see what's going to happen now. Before we go, talk about not Aaron Okodri, Segun Tiriola is Africa's most decorated player. Well, he has been named as the chairman of the newly constituted Africa Table Tennis Federation Athletics Committee, where this takes effect from January. And of course, for him, he's going to chair a committee of other players, and they will be in charge of the welfare of all athletes. That's talking about table tennis. Well, he actually emerged from Zone 3, while other members actually included Sofiana Bujoya of Algeria. You also have a Mohamed Goya of Senegal, and of course, one from South Africa, all of them making up that committee. That is the Africa Table Tennis Federation Athletics. Okay, now, before we go, just talk a little bit about something that is happening in Africa, which is really, really cool. You're having an African team, actually, that will be competing in Tour de France for the very first time.
Yeah, it's an African team. But it's not just me. It's not made up of. It's not going to be just South African riders. I think you have an Eritrean.
Yeah.
You have some
Norwegian. You have one from USA.
Yeah, you have Tyler Farrar, an American rider. Edward Bosenvagen, very good
from Netherlands.
A Norwegian rider. So I think this team would make quite an impact at the tour. And I'm happy. First time in over 100 years we're having a representative when it comes to the Tour de France. It's a good one. Remember Team Sky they hadn't been in cycling. They hadn't been in existence for a long while before they broke through and got the Tour de France title. So let's see. Who knows about this African team?
Yeah,
how many years it will take them?
Definitely, they've been there since 2007, and they got a wild card to compete. Well, thank you so much for being part of the show. Business Morning is up next. Bye for now.
It's a young team, and it's an up-and-coming team with really lofty goals and big ambition, and it was something I wanted to be a part of to help grow. And I really like that mentality of, you know, a team of guys that was out for something to prove. You know, they want to take on the world, and I really like that. I think that brings the best out of everyone. Kweka's story is something special, and it's not something that you have an opportunity to be associated with always as a professional athlete. You know, it's pretty unique in that it's actually making a positive impact in the world, and it's changing people's lives. And of course, you know, it's a very small impact that we make on that, but still you can at least say, okay, well, hopefully I raised some awareness, hopefully I, you know, got the name out there and maybe helped raise a little money and buy a couple more bikes and change a few more lives.
I think it's a really good spirit in the team. It's a good group of guys, and yeah, it's just been now this week on training camp and get to know more and more people, and it's I think we're going to have a lot of fun for the next year.